Tonight, your paycheck will land in your account. You'll feel relief, maybe even happiness. But the real answer is far stranger than relief. Your salary was never designed to make you free. It was designed to make you return. Think about it for a second. Every 2 weeks or every month, just enough money arrives. Enough to pay rent, enough to cover food, enough to feel like progress, but rarely enough to walk away. Have you ever wondered why? The answer starts almost 200 years ago. During the early Industrial Revolution, factory owners in England faced a strange problem. Workers who earned too much, too fast, simply stopped showing up. They took the money and they rested. Historians call this the leisure preference. Economists at the time were baffled. Higher pay was supposed to mean more effort. Instead, it often meant less. So employers adjusted. Not the work, the payment. Wages were restructured to arrive in small, steady, repeating amounts. Never a lump sum large enough to buy freedom, just enough to buy survival. This wasn't a conspiracy in smoky rooms. It was something simpler and somehow more unsettling. It was an accident that worked so well it became the standard. Fast forward to the 20th century. Economist Milton Friedman studied how humans respond to steady income versus lump sum income. His research on the permanent income hypothesis revealed something curious. People don't just spend based on what they have. They spend based on what they expect to keep receiving. A steady salary doesn't just pay your bills. It quietly programs your expectations. Your brain starts planning around next month's income before this month even ends. This is where your biology gets involved. Your brain did not evolve for bank accounts. It evolved for scarcity. For tens of thousands of years, humans lived hand to mouth, gathering food they would consume within days. There was no concept of saving for retirement. There was only today's hunt and tomorrow's uncertainty. Anthropologist Marshall Salins called early hunter-gatherer societies the original affluent society. Not because they had more, but because they wanted less. They worked a few hours a day and rested the rest. Their economy of enough was not a struggle, it was a rhythm. Compare that to you. You don't hunt for food anymore. You hunt for a number on a screen. And that number resets every month. Which means your ancient brain, tuned for cycles of scarcity, now lives inside an artificial cycle of manufactured scarcity. One your ancestors never had to face on a schedule. Here's the uncomfortable part. A steady salary feels safe. But safety and freedom are not the same thing. Psychologist Barry Schwartz, who studied decision-making and well-being, found that predictable, structured income reduces anxiety in the short term, but it also reduces the felt urgency to build alternative paths. When the next paycheck is guaranteed, your brain quietly deprioritizes the harder, riskier work of building something that doesn't depend on showing up every single day. This is not laziness. This is design. Human design meeting economic design. Consider how differently wealthy individuals often relate to money. Many don't rely on a single, steady, capped paycheck. They build multiple, variable, uncapped streams. Dividends, business equity, royalties, rental income. Their income doesn't arrive in a predictable trickle designed to cover exactly their expenses. It arrives in unpredictable, often large waves, disconnected from any employer's schedule. Why does that matter? Because a wave can be redirected. A trickle can only be consumed. There's a psychological trap hidden inside routine income, something behavioral economists call hedonic adaptation. Studies on income and happiness, including well-known work by Daniel Kahneman, found that once basic needs are met, additional steady income raises happiness only slightly and only temporarily. You get a raise. You feel great for a few weeks. Then your spending quietly rises to match it. Your baseline resets. You're back to feeling like you need more, even though objectively, you now have more than before. This is the machine. It isn't cruel. It doesn't need to be. It simply needs your expectations to always be one step ahead of your income. Then you'll keep returning, month after month, decade after decade, chasing a finish line engineered to move exactly as fast as you do. So what did ancient humans actually understand that we've forgotten? They understood enough. They worked for a season, then rested. Their labor had a natural endpoint, dictated by harvest, by weather, by the sun. Modern salaried work has no such boundary. It doesn't end when the need is met. It ends when the calendar says so, then immediately begins again. Here's the twist most people never see coming. The system isn't holding you back through malice. It's holding you steady through psychology. The same psychology that once helped your ancestors survive lean winters, now repurposed to keep you tethered to a desk. Steady income calms the ancient, anxious part of your brain that fears going hungry. And a calm brain rarely takes risks. It doesn't have to. It feels safe enough already. But safe and free were never the same word. The people who eventually build something different don't usually do it by earning more inside the same structure. They do it by changing the structure itself. Moving from a single trickle to multiple, less predictable, less capped streams. It's uncomfortable because your brain, the one built for scarcity, screams that unpredictable income is dangerous, even when, mathematically, it often isn't. Maybe the real question was never how much you earn. Maybe it's whether your income has an edge, a point where it could exceed what you need and free the hours that used to belong to survival. Tonight, when your paycheck lands and that familiar relief washes over you, notice it. Notice how quickly it feels like enough. And ask yourself, gently, without panic, whether that feeling of enough was designed for your freedom or for your return.